Well, hey, good morning, everyone. Well, this mic is like in my face. I need to figure that out. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus your video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today, for December 9th, 2025, I'll run through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, etc., etc., etc. And come on, Mike. I don't know. It's either camera position or, and I shouldn't care about this stuff right now. I shouldn't. Because we're going to get a show going. Anyway, hope everyone had a good day yesterday, having a good morning so far. Yesterday, I finally got in the Castlevania Damas Collection Collector's Edition from Limited Run Games. I've already shot the unboxing. Haven't finished editing it yet. That was way longer than I thought. When I threw it on the track, started adding stuff to it. Start editing it down. I mean, there was a lot. The box is huge. It's actually behind me. You can barely see it, actually. It's not where my finger is. That's the G Fuel box. It's next to it. Wait, what spatial dimension is my hand moving in? Anyway, comes with a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty crazy. One of the funniest things happens to do with Portrait of Ruin specifically. If you remember in Portrait of Ruin, you have the dual protagonists, Jonathan, Charlotte. You press the button to switch between them. And when you press the button to summon the other one, they'll yell their name. And so they made a keychain of that.
Charlotte! Jonathan! Charlotte! Jonathan!
And it's random.
Jonathan!
And okay, the dog likes that. Okay. Hey, yeah, sorry. I got all the dogs excited. But anyway, it's just funny that it includes that. And it's also funny that it has like this own little stand for it. So it's like I can have the stand for this gimmick, this meme on my desk. I do enjoy it. Tons of stuff came in that collector's edition box. I know I've complained about the issues here with the delays. Now we know like one of the CDs was printed incorrectly, so it has the wrong music. I will say, though, that it comes with this shadow box with music, lights and music. Oh, it's on the top second. Yeah, there you go. All right, have a good day at school. It comes with like the shadow box with light and music that actually super impressed me. And I think that with the game, the maps, it's still hard to justify the price. It really is. Because if I saw that shadow box for sale somewhere, I don't know if I would pick it up because even though I love the track that it's including on that, I would have rather like had it where I'd have multiple songs. Maybe it goes through music. It's still pretty cool because it's battery powered and it's wired powered. You could use a USB cable to power it. So, because other than that, I didn't really play any video games yesterday. I started my new job, which was really awesome. I'm really liking how that's going. And then, yeah, after that, we went to go work out and then came back, did the review of the Dominus collection of the video, and I'll have that up. So yeah, really my day was busy yesterday. And if you didn't notice, the music that was playing before was from Banjo-Kazooie from the winter level, the Christmas level. I hadn't heard that song since maybe I played that level. And then the vision came back to me. I remember being in the living room with my little brother. We were playing Banjo-Kazooie. And I forget how it worked, if he would play and then I would help him. Because I think we did that too with Yoshi's Island. I don't remember. Or was it Yoshi's Story on N64? Oh, and then the GameCube Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, there's a time period there where I remember he was playing games, I would like help him, and so that's how I got a lot of secondhand of games I wouldn't play. But so when I I talked the other day about playing in the this is weird. There's a lot of things that are actually just let me speak. Sorry guys. In the game Dreams on the PlayStation, I was playing Banjo-Kazooie. That thing they made. It's awesome. It's fun. Made me want to go back and play Banjo-Kazooie. So I found this winter song because I was looking up what are good Christmas songs from video games. The other one is Nights into Dreams. That's why the Dreams thing was mixing me up. Oh my God. Because I have Nights. I've played it. I've never actually played through and beaten it. I've never played the Christmas version. So I was thinking, wow, this would be a good time here and maybe play some of those. Go back into Nights, maybe finally finish the Nights game, the Christmas version, have it in time for Christmas, and then Banjo-Kazooie. That's fun too. So what's cool is then I went to just go look up, what if I wanted to play Banjo-Kazooie right now? Well, it's in the cloud. It's in the Microsoft cloud. I can play it right now, streaming it. So I might do that here in a little bit. But first, anyway, I just thought that was pretty interesting how through Christmas, I am like, oh, I want to get back into Banjo-Kazooie. It was in that Dreams game on PlayStation. It's also Nights into Dreams has that Christmas version I want to play. And these games came out back around the same time. They're these, 3D platformers. Okay, G Generation Eternal. Did I load that up yesterday? It must have been I think I had a notification for like 3,000 diamonds. So that's probably what it was. Other than that, yeah, there was nothing yesterday, guys. There was not. I think Metroid Prime 4 might have been. Did I play that on stream yesterday? Because that might have been what that was. Unless that was me in the morning playing it. Yes, because I woke up super early. So there's really nothing there to talk about. Hey, Jim Killex, good to see you. Okay, let's go into news. This is interesting. This is new to me. Yuzo Koshiro's failed Streets of Rage 4 pitch was inspired by Team Fortress Classic. Quote, I didn't get a good response from SOA, Sega of America. Would it be Sega of America? Anyway, while we've had a fourth Streets of Rage game, and there's another on the way too. Okay, let me click on it. It's fairly well known that back in the Dreamcast era, Yuzo Koshiro and his Ancient studio pitched to create Streets of Rage 4 using 3D visuals. Okay, this is the Dreamcast era. Streets of Rage 4 using 3D visuals. Okay, while the resultant test footage includes a typical side-scrolling beat-'em-up action the franchise is famous for, it also mixes in first-person combat, something Koshiro has revealed was due to his love of Team Fortress Classic. Wow. Okay, so it's weird to think for a second there that Dreamcast and Team Fortress Classic had this. The Dreamcast, in my opinion, was like the first modern console that today I feel like it looks good enough. It has a modem. It's just pretty neat to think that there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the Dreamcast. Alien Front Online, Phantasy Star Online, Quake 3, Unreal. It's still very modern, but anyway, let's go back to this. That's cool that Koshiro is getting inspiration from other game types. I wasn't too familiar with that. Here's the test footage. Okay, for those who may not know, decades ago we made a presentation movie with Karogamo to pitch the Dreamcast Streets of Rage 4. It ended up looking very FPS style, a clear sign of how much Team Fortress Classic, part of the FPS lineage that began with Doom, influenced us back then. That's interesting that specifically Team Fortress Classic was an inspiration. I mean, I gotta say, for as grainy and low quality as the video itself is, it actually looks pretty good. And this is obviously conceptual. Like, they're not going to have the finalized renderings here, but just the idea of what they were going to do, go 3D, I tell you, there's some interesting stuff that would have been and could have been back in that era. Especially Castlevania on 32X, before they decided to make it Symphony of the Night. on PlayStation. And then even wasn't there supposed to be a Dreamcast, a Castlevania game on Dreamcast? That might have been what ended up becoming the what is it called? Not the one on the N64, but the one that ended up on PlayStation 2. Lament of Innocence. Okay. Hey, Ultronimus, good to see you. Okay. So let's look at this real quick. Sega provides new info and image. So this is 2023. Streets of Rage Revolution. Okay, I have not. Okay, we got our Shinobi. We don't have these others. I have not been thinking of the Sega game since they announced this, and then we got Shinobi, which Shinobi was so well done. So if Shinobi is an indicator of what Sega is going to be doing with their classic games, I'm all on board, because Shinobi was able to modernize while still feeling like a badass like ninja action game. Let's see. Streets of Rage Revolution, also called Streets of Rage 5, is an upcoming announced but unseen 3D beat 'em up for 3D. It's saying it's 3D. Beat 'em up from Sega. A departure from the classic 2D side scrollers revealed at the Game Awards. So it was interesting when I was playing this Double Dragon Revive, Streets of Rage Revive Revolution. I feel like, and here's the thing. Double Dragon didn't need to do the revive. They had knocked it out of the park with Gaiden. Revive wasn't bad. Remember, I played it, guys, and I beat it, and it had some cool components. I'll have to check if they've updated it. I need to check that right now because I have Revive store page. I'm gonna scroll down real quick and see if no, there's nothing. They don't have any updates. Oh, here we go. News announcements. No. Wow. Okay. So that is interesting. And anyway, I'm just bringing this up because I don't think Double Dragon needed to do this. This Double Dragon Revive is more of a, hey, it's the 2000s. Let's make our games 3D. It's almost there. It did some neat combat mechanic things, but when it came to the level design and everything. So anyway, Streets of Rage and then Revolution, it's like, well, what are you going to do? Go 3D? I mean, technically, the movement and perspective is 3D of Streets of Rage anyway. So is it more third person over the shoulder type of single player brawler? I'm excited, actually. Okay. Wow. So there's barely, I'm just looking, and actually, I guess I could share that screen. On Steam, it's hard to see. It's kind of small, but yeah, it's not many people have been talking about the game. Oh, here we go. And this game's a bit smoother. It's a start. At least they are still updating the game. Whatever the game was able to fix, improve upon is always welcome. Huh. Yeah, so they did update it. No patch notes. That's a problem. I need to know what I'm getting into. So, okay, let's head back to this. So basically, I hope this new Streets of Rage is able to modernize like Shinobi was, and Shinobi didn't have to be a 3D game. Okay. I think that's it for that. Okay, Modder builds world's first Nintendo 3DS dock. So this is something I've always wanted to have. I guess there's not much to it except it's probably not something that's put for sale. But the guy does explain, it looks like, how he built it, 3D printed it. That's a pretty neat look. I would like something like that. I was actually researching for something like this for the Gundam 3D battle game. The thing is, I can just emulate it and then play it that way, but I kind of want to play the 3DS games in 3D that are made to be played in 3D. I kind of enjoy that. So we'll have to see. This is pretty neat. Then I was just thinking recently, there's been some gaming handhelds being released that are DS in style, and they do have the 3D displays. So I haven't looked into it too much, but it could end up being where you can do that on one of these handhelds. And the reason I bring that up is because then I can easily export the display. I could, if I wanted to record gameplay or even play, like even play live, and I wanted to see the 3D with the 3DS or these handhelds, 3D handhelds, and still have an output. Because I'll do that as they're shown here with the handhelds I have, where you can actually output Android. Some of them that are not Android even have an HDMI out. So, okay, something else I wanted to add here. I'm going to add here that I have completed. This is my master list that I have completed Kirby Air Riders because I played all the tracks. There's a lot to unlock, but it's like decals and things that don't really matter to like the game mechanics, racing around. So I'll consider that a beat. And right now I have Metroid Prime 4. Interesting. Ninja Gaiden 4, Metroid Prime 4. Both are games that I'm kind of like, but you know what? I can delete Night Striker Gear from here because I did beat that. So let me look at this real quick. This is a good idea. Have a good day at school. This would be a good idea for me to go through to see games that I've started that I haven't even beat yet. Because Lego Voyagers, I could beat that soon. I could. My youngest and I got pretty far on that. Man, I can't believe I grabbed Bayonetta 3 and didn't even... It's interesting. Bayonetta 3, Ninja Gaiden 4, same developers, right? Yeah, same developers. It's just not... there's something about the combat's not hitting me anymore. Okay, here's the thing I wanted to do real quick. We'll see how this works. All right, so interesting. I just played it black screen. It got out. Let's try it again. Wow, what's going on here? And I find this interesting because this should be easy to use, right? That's how Microsoft's supposed to work. Okay, let's do this real quick. Oh man, the little dog is going crazy right now. Okay. If I use the browser instead of the app, this is some good real-time testing. Let's see, Banjo. And I got a bunch of them. Okay, so Kazooie. Huh. This title is not cloud playable as it is not currently supported on Xbox Cloud Gaming, even if you purchase the game. I wonder if something happened recently. Because that's very interesting. So if I went to TUI, same there. Nuts and bolts, same there. Let's research this. Banjo-Kazooie Cloud Gaming. Unless I didn't realize that I don't have my... Let's see. I went to... No, not that. Well, I think it would be weird that it would, even if it's not, it has a play with cloud with your subscription. It's like, oh, okay. Because normally if a game is not available, it's just not there. Yeah, it even has cloud gaming. I wonder if there's something with my billing that I don't realize. Let me... Yeah, cloud playable game included with Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, it must have to do with my billing, and I just don't have a notification of that or something. Yeah, because it says I have Ultimate. Very weird. So, in my opinion, this is a knock on Xbox if I'm all of a sudden wanting to play a cloud game and I can't. So, if I went to Marvel Cosmic Invasion, play with your subscription. Okay, there's just something going on with the Xbox app. I mean, not just the app. I mean, it was even happening here. Let's see. Xbox Cloud Services. Oh, I should do status. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Not that this was not too long ago, but it looks like there was an issue of how to access it. I wonder if that's related. And it even says controller not detected. That's weird. Hold up. Yeah, something weird's going on because I was just playing Knights before getting on. That is very interesting. All right, let's try something else. Huh. I'm really interested in researching this because I don't know how much of it is a user error with my computer because I've been having some computer issues recently, or some other issue. I'm not aware of. Some new things just popped up actually. No, not really. Digging. I don't think I saw that digging a hole, although they're making you pay for it. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting that Dome Keeper is here. Let's see. Yeah, interesting. Oh, look, and then it went away. And then yeah, there's something going on for sure. Input device and network connected. So right now it's telling me that it's connected. Okay, so then let's wow. But no one seems to be talking about this. Let's see. Xbox Cloud. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go by new. Oh, okay. Nothing new. But that is very interesting. I mean, because if it really is not something I did, this again kind of shows where you can't rely on cloud gaming and all that. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let's continue. I have the controller hooked up. Pretty cool. I like how that can happen. You know, the Xbox 360 profile. It's early. Maybe not people are oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know other places, I would think people would be cloud streaming in other time zones. And it could just be something to do with my account, my computer, which is weird. Actually, let's see. If I can't get the controller to work on this, that will confirm maybe on one end, it's a controller issue on my computer, but it can launch. Yeah, controller's fine. Interesting. Okay, so this whole time, but I have to, you can't, okay, because, so let me try what I was doing. So this is the web. This is the app. Let's do Banjo-Kazooie. All right, we'll do the original play. Ah, there we go. So I guess what I'm assuming with my issue, and I don't know if this is just my issue, it doesn't detect a controller even though it does. Like the app was saying it detects a controller, but when you load the game, it says it doesn't connect a controller. It was weird though that it wasn't launching. That I found that to be really weird, but now it is. Just by hitting, originally I just hit continue. Anyway, I think this is a good example just in general of sometimes how annoying trying to access video games. Like Microsoft is trying to go to this ease of access, even though right now this wasn't. It's still more accessible than Nintendo or PlayStation in terms of playing in other areas. But for the average person, if they don't have the bandwidth and they don't want to have to deal with stuff like this, it's going to be hard. That's why I feel like there's still going to be a year or so before. Yeah. I think before it's like accepted, maybe even more than that. Oh, yeah, I think Xbox is bigger in the West, but there's the cloud services in general are still pretty worldwide. But not everywhere. Yeah, I think it's even limited. It's kind of like what Sony had to do with the PlayStation Network ID. You know, some countries it was limited. Anyway, I think I've played this before, but maybe not on here. So I was like, do I have a save file? Okay, you know, funny how good this still looks and feels. Okay, there's that. Oh, I need to get my bird. No, I have my bird. Remembering all this stuff, it's been so long since I played these. Because I played, I mean, I'm pretty sure I beat the first one. The second one, I want to say I did too. But after that on Xbox and Nuts and Bolts and all that, never really. Anyway, this is boring to me. This is... I know it's trying to be cutesy and all that, but it's taking too long. You know what? I do remember playing this recently, and I was getting bored because the beginning, doesn't it kind of drag like this? For a long time? Yeah, I'm already ready. Decline training, even though I don't remember everything. Oh yeah, the movement really. Oh, look at that. Feels really good still. Let me see if I can do something actually. Oh. Thought I could maybe destroy the trash cans, but no. Okay. Okay, we got vegetables. You gotta be careful. Oh yeah, I don't need help. But I like how they're like. See, that's the thing with the rare games. You know, GoldenEye was done. It was made like it should have been. So, you know, it's a very serious game. It worked with what James Bond is. But when you get to this, you know, they can be goofy. Oh, I messed up. It's almost like the humor's like almost self-referential in a way, almost like it knows what it is, even maybe if some of the characters don't. Man, it's been a while, but it feels good. All right, thank you. Yeah, I feel like the N64 was the console that, even though PlayStation had the 3D, the N64 made it where, oh, you can make things 3D and it makes sense. Like, it aged pretty well. I guess it depends. And then Dreamcast, I think, just, yeah, really kept going with that, and then Xbox. It is getting late, and this is still going. Okay, I'll see you. So I don't remember how it works. If there's checkpoints, saved places. There's a puzzle piece. Definitely want that. Oh man, it's all coming back. I have not played or bothered with Banjo-Kazooie in years, but it's all coming back. Oh, nice. I get it. Yeah, I know. Oh gosh. Hold on. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I need to open the lid on my coffee that my amazing wife got for me to let it cool off, because I like it hot. Okay. There we go. I feel like I achieved something. I gotta say, the Vader 4 Pro controller is the best feeling controller. I'm always playing these older games. I'm like, wow, it feels so good. But I'm like, you know what? This controller is really good. And the 5 is coming out. It's pretty expensive, though. Wow, I don't remember these little purple guys for some reason. Maybe it'll come back to me. Oh, that's a bunch of funny stuff. Okay, so let's look at this. Help and options. No. I mean, I don't know what happens if I, like, exit the game and then I have to start over. Or it'll start me at the beginning of that level. Don't remember. Will I get back into playing this more than today just because I felt like trying it? I don't know. I do like that it is available on the cloud to play, and it plays really good, except for the little hiccup we saw at the beginning, which is very interesting. Yeah, I get it. I exited the game. Wait a minute, no. Was that on the right? Yeah, quick game. Okay. All right. I'm going to head out, guys. That was a lot of fun. Be back tomorrow with some more. Until then, have a good one. See ya.